Hey everyone, it's Pixelade here and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. Today we're taking a look at where things currently stand with The Sims 4. The current roadmap is wrapping up and I guess as of today it's pretty much finished. So what is actually coming next for The Sims 4? We're going to be doing some speculation and discussion for our likely upcoming roadmap that will lead us into the summertime. So I actually think that we got a lot with this past roadmap. I definitely think there were things that were left off, specific pack types, but with what we did get, I'm fairly happy with it. We obviously got the businesses and hobbies expansion pack. We received our burglars base game update, the Sims 1 and Sims 2 legacy collections, also our blast from the past Sims event. I'm also currently thinking what event is going to be next for The Sims 4, as we don't have one, so it makes sense for them to introduce another one leading into the summertime, though I'm gonna be honest and hope that they're just done with these. They're cute, but I know a lot of Simmers are just not a fan of the FOMO content and not everyone always has time to log in and play to unlock these rewards. And also, I don't know what the deal was with them extending the last free event. I don't know if that was a signal that players weren't actually completing the goals and tasks, but you know, that was interesting, and I wonder if that's going to have any indicator as to whether these free updates come back or not. And of course, we received a ton of kits. Those include Comfy Gamer, Secret Sanctuary, Casanova Cave, Business Chic, Refined Living Room, Sweet Allure, and Sleek Bathroom Kit, with specific emphasis on creator kits and EA collaborating with the community. I definitely think that's something that's going to continue forward, and I wouldn't be surprised if we received more creator kits with our next roadmap when it does arrive. Watch it arrive today would be kind of funny. Now, looking ahead, let's talk about what's next. So we've got 3 brand new kits officially coming out on May 1st. This was originally posted in last roadmap's roadmap. Those 3 kits are Restoration Workshop, Golden Years, and Kitchen Clutter. Now that's all they've told us about them. I don't even think we've seen any screenshots from those kits, and I wouldn't be surprised if information on those leaked sometime today. So Restoration Workshop, definitely going to be a build kit. Kitchen Clutter, obviously another build kit. I think this one is going to resonate very well with players. The past clutter kits have done very well. Specifically the bathroom clutter, I know Simmers were raving about that one. And Golden Years is most likely going to be another Create a Sim kit. Is this one gonna be all about elders and finally having more fashion for them? Honestly, I can get behind that. So speaking of new content, we've already gotten the new laundry list, which hints at some important fixes on the way, thank God. We don't know when that patch is coming, but I'm assuming it's likely coming this Thursday, the day that the kits drop, or possibly sometime later today on Tuesday. It is unfortunate that we still don't see the one major neon sign bug that has been needing to be fixed for months now. Save file corruption for rent, unfortunately, it's not going to be a part of this patch. They've mentioned they're still investigating it, and also the weather indoors, they're still investigating that as well, which is probably another one of the top issues at the moment. So what do I think we're going to see on our next roadmap that will likely be for the summer and hopefully carry us into early fall? I think it's likely that we are going to see at least one expansion pack on that roadmap, but it's possible we might not see any expansion pack. And the reason why is because sometimes we get one expansion per year, sometimes we get 2. And when we do get 2 expansions a year, sometimes that second expansion is in Q4, closer to Christmas time, and the first one is either in the spring or summer. Well, we've already received our first expansion pack back in March, Businesses and Hobbies, and if we are are getting a second one, it's possible it could be in Q4, which would miss the next roadmap entirely. And then sometimes I think, oh my gosh, well, if we end up not getting a second expansion pack this summer, what if we end up not even getting another roadmap this summer? What if they just wait a couple of months before giving us our next roadmap, which basically covers up until the end of the year? That is also a possibility. If we do get another expansion pack, I am really crossing my fingers. It is for either bands and music careers or hotels and resorts. For the whole bands thing, it's such an obvious next step for expanding the fame system, and it's honestly something that players have been asking for forever. I feel like every time we get any hint at a bands pack, simmers go crazy. And this is just my own personal opinion. Okay, I know we already have Get Famous, but I want that same exact fame system applied to music and the music business, show business. You know, it's not just about acting. It's also about recording music, going on tour, going to venues and live shows, or making any lot a venue lot where you can schedule and perform with Sims showing up. I wouldn't mind if they had arenas or stadiums that were rabbit holes, but just being able to create your own venue, set it as one, and being able to take your Sims that are playing and recording music to tour there would be so cool in my opinion. And of course, with hotels and resorts, we already have the multi-unit system from For Rent, and we all know it's broken right now, causing save game corruptions for a lot of simmers. But now just imagine if things were fixed and we got the ability to create our own hotels and resorts with front desks, amenities, hiring our own staff and checking in. I feel like it would be pretty easy for the Sims team to kind of mold a hotels and resorts system off of the For Rent system, and also the businesses and hobby system, because you can kind of in a way make a hotel with it, but it just doesn't act the same because you just have a sign-in kiosk. You don't have a front desk. You don't have staff that go through and basically do things that you could in hotels and resorts specifically to a T. Like, you can kind of make it, but it's just not entirely there. And I really hope that businesses and hobbies wasn't their way of trying to make a pack like this obsolete, because I feel like we still deserve the full experience. Kind of the same way that we did with the Sims 3 Island Paradise. So while we're on the topic of content we would love to see, or I guess I would love to see, it's been a long time since we've gotten a new game pack. What is going on with game packs? Werewolves was amazing, but it feels like it's been forever since it's been released. I want to know what happened with game packs, why we're not seeing them. I definitely want to see at least one game pack on the next roadmap, but I already know it's likely not happening. And while we've gotten a couple of really good stuff packs like Crystal Creations and Home Chef Hustle, I'd definitely like to see more stuff packs as well. I feel like the focus has just been too much on expansion packs and kits that everything else has been forgotten. Of course, we still get our free patch updates and we've gotten our free events, but I feel like that is where the attention is going. And you know, they say we're gonna introduce something new, it's not gonna interrupt the flow of old stuff. And every time I feel like they say that, I feel like they're lying straight to our face, because these changes are constantly happening. If we do get something new, if something does change, something else is getting sacrificed, whether we like it or not, and whether we notice it or not, it is actually happening. I don't know, I just really like stuff packs. They give you a lot of value compared to kits. Kits are $5. You do get a handful of stuff, but with stuff packs, you actually get new interactable objects, and it's only $5 more, and you usually get a couple of them. That's worth it to me, in my opinion. Before we wrap up this video, I want to thank Instant Gaming for sponsoring it. This is the site that I use myself whenever I need a new pack or DLC for The Sims or any other game at a much lower price than the Steam Store or EA app offers. They've got huge discounts on pretty much every Sims title, up to 70% off of expansion packs and even deeper cuts on older stuff packs. If you're looking to round out your collection before the next roadmap hits, definitely check out the a link in my description. Every purchase through that link directly supports the channel, and also you have the option to enter into my monthly giveaway, which tomorrow is the final day for, and if you win, you get to pick any Sims game, pack, or DLC of your choice. If you don't even want a Sims game and you want another game, that option is available to you as well. So that's where things currently stand as we get ready to enter a brand new season of The Sims 4, with the old one slowly fading in the rearview mirror. Now, I want to hear from you guys. What do you want to see next in the game? Are you hoping for bans, resorts, or is your wish list completely different for expansion packs? And also, what type of themes do you guys want to see for kits, since we obviously know the focus is very greatly on kits at the moment. That's going to be it from me for now. Thanks for clicking and watching. Take care and happy life simming, guys.